All right, welcome to the Ravit Show. We are at NVIDIA GTC, and look who I have with me, Vinay Samuel, CEO,
Hello.
founder of Zetaris. Vinay, welcome to the Ravit Show.
Thanks so much, Ravit. Pleasure to be here. Looking forward to a great conversation.
Oh, definitely. And you've been doing so many good things in the space.
Wow, it's been nuts.
And I heard your presentation yesterday as well. Full house, standing room, and such great insights. So, for our audience, can you share a little bit about Zetaris and why should the data world care about what you guys are doing?
Absolutely. So we're about AI for information management,
Yes.
right? The whole idea is to make data engineering a lot easier. Like
Right.
just use AI to do the heavy lifting.
Cool.
And so what we do is we'll connect to any data where it is, and we'll enable data scientists and data engineers
Exactly.
to actually do all of that data preparation work, leveraging automation and AI. The important thing about what we do is we bring together our own managed Spark and our own Spark query optimizer,
Very
and
interesting.
we've married it with Presto. Okay, and so what that gives you is the best of both worlds, right? We all know that Presto and Spark are very different.
Exactly.
So Spark being that engine that does the complex decision support, machine learning, and model development capability, and
Right.
Presto is really good for short query, interactive query. We've got the best of both worlds, and ultimately what we do is we enable business users to access data using English. All right. So if you're a business user, you can get to your data no matter where it is using common English or any language, whatever language you speak.
Right.
If you're a data engineer, we're going to make your life a lot easier by simplifying data engineering.
Okay, that's pretty interesting that you've kind of built up as well, and this is
Absolutely.
something unique as well, I feel, right?
Yeah, well, we think so. You know, there's a lot of platforms out there that either leverage just Spark or just Presto or Trino
Yeah.
or tries to, make one engine do the work of many workloads, if you like.
Exactly.
We've made a decision that, we can bring the engine of engines. We can actually integrate engines using our AI. So we've got this thing called the Zetaris Query Director,
Okay.
which is basically an AI agent that looks at the query, knows where the data is, and picks the right engine.
Okay.
And that drives amazing total cost of ownership and always gives you the best performance for that query and the value of that query.
I think that's pretty interesting for a lot of enterprises as well,
I think
right?
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And we see enterprises come to us saying, hey, we've got a problem with this technology. It might be
Right.
Presto or it might be just Spark by itself. And we say, actually, it's not the technology, it's the wrong workload. If you're trying to do a lake house, right, and you're just using Presto or Trino, well, you're not covering all the workload.
Yeah.
You need to have Spark to do the model development,
Exactly.
the complex machine learning that data engineers want to do and use the Lakehouse for. So what's Zetaris? Think Query Director. AI to get the workload matched to the right engine.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is fantastic and great insights there, Vinay.
Thank you.
Quickly, also going to jump since we are in this, world of AI. Everyone's
Yes.
talking about AI.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What are the big trends that you're seeing in the AI industry?
Well, let me tell you, right? It's a very interesting question. The first big thing I'll tell you, and we do a lot of research in this space.
Yeah.
We've got research from IIoT World, from Boston Consulting Group, Gartner, Forrester, IBM Labs, and all
Yeah.
of that. And the first most important thing to know is that 85% of AI projects actually failed last year.
Oh my God.
They actually failed.
85%.
85% failed. And why did they fail? The data. It wasn't the development of the model or the algorithm or using the right, back-end infrastructure. It was that the data was too hard to manage within the enterprise. Data quality, data in different shapes,
Right.
the speed of the data, they couldn't get to, the business user couldn't get to the data and build the logic quick enough. And that was music to our ears in some ways because we fix that problem.
Exactly.
We make it
Yeah.
we take it away, yeah.
That's exactly what you kind of, obviously solving for all the enterprise leaders out there. But
Yeah.
talking about, the solutions as well. So what advice do you have for the enterprise, the data and AI enterprise leaders out there? What would you say to them? Like, what can they do it to
Yeah.
make it easier?
Yeah. So let me say this. I think if you're a leader making decisions with your team, there's no such thing as one perfect platform. Okay,
Right.
and that's why we built a query director to match the query to what is the right engine to run it. The other thing is your business users know the data the best. I'm afraid to say it, it's not the data scientists and it's not the data engineers. It's the business users who know the business, and that's what the data is about. So get your business users as close as possible to the data. That's why we built what we call Gen Z, which is basically generative AI for writing queries. So our business users simply ask English questions of the data layer using Zetaris, and they get an instant answer. Why did we do that? Because to get the data right, you need the business rules.
Exactly.
To get the business rules, you need the business people. So get the business people involved and use the right technologies to bring the business logic close to your data.
Fantastic. I think that's one of the things that I've been hearing from a lot of data scientists and data engineers as well.
Yeah.
That sometimes the business goals is not what we understand.
So
bringing in the business stakeholders closer to what you're doing would make more sense. And with Gen Z, you're doing that.
Absolutely. So with Gen Z, what we're seeing is business users coming to the data, asking questions, and actually informing the data engineers much sooner, much earlier about issues to do with the way the data is laid out, the way they want the data. It's mostly about the business users, discovering their own rules about the business and being able to articulate them.
Yeah. Okay. That's fantastic. Also, quickly, since we are here at NVIDIA GTC, and I know we both were at the keynote yesterday, amazing keynote. So, what are you most excited about?
Well, I got to say, Jensen did an amazing job. In fact, it was so good that I bought this leather jacket straight away. No, I'm kidding. No, he's just awesome. He's such an inspiration. The thing that really got me was how NVIDIA are promoting and bringing to market and productionizing the NIMs, right? The NVIDIA Inference Microservices, right?
Exactly.
Why is that exciting for me? Is NIMs need clean, post-prepared, high data quality, high integrity data from different parts of the organization, and we've got an AI that does that using NVIDIA GPUs, okay? So when I saw that slide that NIMs are going to be important across the NVIDIA offering, I just said, oh boy, bring it on, Jensen. We are going to be buddies forever.
Oh, wow. I love it. And that's how, obviously, things are going to speed up as well. Like,
absolutely.
For all the enterprises out there.
I love the idea that every job out there is not necessarily going to be replaced. It's going to be faster, better with just having a co-pilot that's specifically trained for your job. Amazing. And by the way, we're already doing that with NVIDIA in a large hospital group where we're actually diagnosing chest pain. People come in with chest pain. We've got a NVIDIA NIM talking to the data through the Zetaris engine, getting to the data no matter what shape it's in, and coming back to the NIM and solving for the right diagnosis and the right treatment.
This is amazing. To be honest, I love companies who are in data science and AI space, helping the healthcare to get better, saving lives, and making lives much better. So it's amazing that how NVIDIA and Zetaris kind of have come together.
And how NVIDIA and Zetaris are helping nurses in that case, helping nurses with a co-pilot that you just can't build without these two technologies coming together.
Okay, fantastic. This is great, Vinay, and I'm sure it's a very busy show for you.
It is.
And you're meeting a lot of enterprise leaders here, but I'm pretty sure a lot of our folks would also want to reach out to you. So
please.
Which is the best place they can reach out or learn more about Zetaris, or just follow the content that you share?
Absolutely. Come to Zetaris.com.
Okay.
Book a demo. Also, if you want to see it in action, if you're a data engineer, you're going to love this. We're about to announce something really big for the engineering community. Wow. We're doing that with you on Thursday. Big announcement.
Yes.
That's going to embrace the data engineering, the developer community in a way that no one else is.
Just wait, guys. It's going to come.
Just wait. And then if you want training, we've got free training on federated platform for AI for information management training. So please come along. If you're a data engineer, it's going to make your life so much better.
It's going to be fun. Definitely look out for all the updates coming very soon this week. And Vinay, again, thanks for doing this.
Thank you,
It's
Ravit.
such a pleasure to chat with you. I know I've known you since years. I've seen Zetaris grow. but then you're doing massive in this space. It's always
That's
good to
amazing,
share
yeah.
what the community can get out of Zetaris.
It's just, look, I'll leave you with one thought. We were building this technology which was about joining data no matter where it is,
Right.
kind of like building the nervous system. We thought it was for BI, and then AI has come along, and it's our growth is going through the roof. It's just
I can
just
only
amazing.
imagine.
And it's great to be on the Ravit Show to
Always.
share that, man.
Always
you guys
love
rock.
it.
You're doing
Thank you.
amazing yourself for this industry.
Thank you very much, Vinay, and thanks for all the kind words.
Cheers.
Keeps us motivated. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very
everyone.
much. Cheers.
Yeah.